What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're going to be playing Blue-White Aura Aggro. That's correct. So this is a CGB deck. This deck is similar to one I played before, so we got Gremlin Tamer, Entity Tracker, Enduring Innocence, Shardmage's Rescue, all that good stuff. But one thing that stands out is Fae Flight here. 4 copies of it to go ahead and flash in, give our creatures hexproof, and then Shelter by Ghost for removal. And maybe a Restless Anchorage to get us to the end. So let's see if we can get some wins in the standard meta here. And yeah, let's get right on into it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1,700 subscribers still. I think I'm going to risk it and keep this hand. So we do have the 2 Optimistic Scavengers here. So that'll kind of help us out with the Sheltered by Ghosts if we need to. Lush Oasis. Okay. Another Plains. So I think we just go ahead and put down the other Scavenger. Swing in for 1. Llanowar Elves. Okay. His opponent, I mean, I don't know what they're playing here. Let's third Plains. I was really hoping that we would get... Do they have a bounce spell? Please tell me they don't. Okay, they do. Into the Flood Maw. Oh, opponent always had it. I think we gotta go Ethereal Armor here. Throw that down. Pump up the Scavenger. Swing for 3. And go from there. Hopefully we can get ahead of the curve here. Opponent's playing, okay, the Vestige deck. That's not too bad. I think they gotta put like a land here. I don't know if they play anything. Yeah, I was gonna say they're just ramping with that. Let's go ahead and throw down a Scavenger, swing for 3. Hold up the Shardmage's Rescue just in case we need it for protection. And then go from there. So opponent's got 5 mana. They left mana open. Man, we really need another island. Holy cow, I can't believe we didn't get another island here. Okay. What is opponent gonna do? Nothing, so they take 3. That's perfectly fine. Okay, Moraine River Regent, draw 3, discard a card. They probably have another. Is this just that like Kona deck? I think it might be just mixed in with the Vestige there. I'm not liking our odds if the opponent can go ahead and play down a big creature. Well, they're going to target both of our creatures. We can save one with a Shardmage's Rescue. We can then pump it up, and it'll make a big enough creature that opponent has to block, and we'll trade. Well, I think ours will live. Theirs won't because it has first strike. Another Optimistic Scavenger. Well, maybe we don't only keep Plains in the future. I don't think that that's good for us. Okay, opponent's down to 3. They take that damage. What could they have here? I mean, the only way we win is if opponent plays everything, swings out, and then I get like a Sheltered by Ghost off the top. But I doubt that they're gonna attack with the 6/7. Well, there's Seam Rip. I mean, we could play the Seam Rip, but yeah, I don't. Maybe, yeah. Let's get out of here. You win, opponent. On to the next one. I would say maybe we'd play the Seam Rip, pump up our creatures, attack, they trade, and then hope. But yeah, Imperfect Paragon up next. There's our blue source. I think this is a better one that we get to go ahead and keep here. Let's go Meticulous Archive. Oh, they're showing the greedy freeboater. Seam Rip is not bad for this, just because if we can get it to not die, then we're good. Okay, they got another one. So I think we want to go... Ooh, maybe we just go 2 Scavengers here. Yeah, I'm assuming opponent's playing like the Sephiroth deck. And if so, then we're in a decent position. Because we don't want to kill their greedy freebooters. They're going to do it themselves. Probably like a kill spell or something, but we'll see. Okay, Corrupted Conscience. They're going to draw some, or Conviction, not Conscience. Duh. Okay, and another one. Okay, opponent. Maybe they didn't keep a land, or any extra land. They're searching for a land. There's their second land. They got another creature here. If they got a 2-drop, we can just take it with a Seam Rip. Cut them off of the knees a little bit. Umbral Collar Zealot. Okay, that's good for us. We get our Restless Anchorage. I think we want to go ahead and Seam Rip here and then hold up the Shardmage's Rescue in case they have a kill spell. Pump up each of the scavengers and swing out. We're in a good position here. I'm trying to think of what opponent could have that really worries us. Vengeful Brood, which might be one of them. Okay, Infestation Sage, nice. Well, they're gonna start gaining some life. We don't really have a lot of trample. I think we got to go Optimistic Scavenger here. Throw down the extra Ethereal Armor, hold up the Shardmage's Rescue. Do we just pump up one, or do we kind of... I mean, that one's already a 4-4. I think we just pump this one up a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Swing for 9. Opponent's most likely going to block the 5 with the Infestation Sage, so they'll take 4. Gain a life, we lose a life, so they'll be down to like, what, 13? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we need to pump up with the Shardmage's Rescue or anything. And then they create another insect, that's fine. Okay, where's Sephiroth? I know Sephiroth is in here. Another Infestation Sage. Okay, this is not looking great. I mean, we're still good. Okay, Forsaken Miner. Forsaken Miner again. Okay. I was going to say opponent. Timeline Color. Well, they've played everything in their hand. I'm not really worried about kill spells, so maybe we just go Shardmage's Rescue here. Pump up this Scavenger a bunch. Just even the playing field here. Block the color. We're still at 16 life. We're at 15 now. They're at 12. And then... Ooh, Enduring Innocence is good. But I kind of want to hold for the Entity Tracker at the end of turn. Let's... Or on their turn, not my turn. Let's swing out. Okay, so they're going to take 5, gain 2, get a creature. Yeah, that's crazy that that's whenever this creature or another creature, it's not hindered by the non-token. But there we go. They go again. Create an insect. End turn. This way, when they attack, if they are really trying, we can go ahead and put in the Entity Tracker and block since it's a 2/3. So they're going to warp the Timeline Color. Interesting. Let's go ahead and flash that in. I guess we want to block the, well, the miner. The color is going to die anyways. Oh, they'll be able to bring back, but they can't block with the miner, so I think we're good. I think we're kind of set here. We can just swing out. Yep, opponent sees writing on the wall, and we're on to the wrap-up. So this was Blue-White Aura Aggro. The deck wasn't too bad. I will say it doesn't do too well against the control matchups, obviously. In those aggro, like Dimir and Mono Black matchups, it did well. I only went about 50% with it. The videos are going to be quick this upcoming week because of the new set, and everybody's ready for Omen Path Spider-Man, but let me know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. But first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.